right, day 72. I want to find a drafting studio. I really want to find a drafting studio, and I want to have the magnifying glass for it. We checked. I almost said chooked. But we checked in Code Check a lucky purse just in case we could use the money for a showroom, get an emerald bracelet, then potentially get a study so I can start re-rolling stuff, because always the dream is to be able to get the freezer in the furnace. You know what? Well, let's do a trading post. Let's just do a trading post. I'm not going to give this key card to you, but I wanted a schoolyard. I wanted a tomb, actually, because I really want to give an attempt to the dead end challenge. I really do. I think it'll be fun. But to maximize our chances, I want rerolls, and I also want Draxus. I also want anything that could help us there. Code Check. You know, we're starting off. Give us the wine cellar, because I want to take a look at what the deal is with these busts. So there isn't a bust here. Right. MCCX33. I think this is... No, this is 100. This might be 1,000. So 1,213. 1, 2, 1, 3. Maybe that's significant. Let me just write it in my date page. Hopefully my Roman numerals are correct there. If not, I'll just correct myself when I'm editing, because I'll just Google what those Roman numerals are. But right now, that's what I think they are. Okay, so we got the wine cellar thing out of the way. No busts, though. And we're missing Mary Marigold's bust. That feels weird to say, but we are. we need that in order to maybe do something with whatever safe will appear. I gotta do it then. I love the observatory, and maybe we'll get Draxus now, but I need to guarantee exits. You know how it goes. Come on. I don't need to tell you. You're smart. We want a nook. What do you have? Okay. Yeah. We will get the lucky purse. Start accumulating wealth. And if we lose the lucky person, we lose it. We don't really care. What we really want to live within Code Check is the crown. The crown is extremely powerful. Antique library. I do want to start drafting the library more often too. I cannot tell a lie. But here's an attic. These are 2 dead ends. We don't have rerolls, which makes me nervous, but hopefully the game treats us right. When has the game ever treated you right? Well, many times when I'm solving the puzzles or giving me hints to new things. Those are all times where the game was nice to me. I just tend to remember the negative ones because, that's just how people's brains work. All right, so we have that in case we want to look at the trunk of the garage, but garage does not appeal to me at the moment. We have... I don't like using keys here, but let's just do it. Maybe we'll get a key back. I like to gamble a little bit. Just a little bit. We did! Yay! We won. The ladyship's spare bedroom is so good. It's so good. So I want to keep moving along this rank. I want to start clearing them out. So that way we get a chance to get Draxus. No, this is a sale. That's fine. This is a good one. We're at 15. We're getting much closer to Draxus. Let me see. Draxus is here, 12. Okay, so okay. Hopefully we get it. You love to see a magnifying glass. One of the MVP items. One of the first MVP items, I might say. Yeah, showroom. We'll be able to get a workshop later, I hope. Right now, okay, we'll be able to carry items a head. We want a bracelet for emeralds. Yeah, this is good. And then we'll work our way towards maybe a moon pendant. We have the lucky purse, so it can maybe work in our favor. I do not enjoy having dining rooms this low, but it's the only one that gives us a north and south exit. And we get a salt shaker. That's cool. That's cool. Enjoy your lunch. Do we really think that they packed the pizza inside of that lunchbox? I wonder how stale it would be. Also, there's no microwave here, so how would you heat that up? Or you would just eat it cold? Weird, huh? It's kind of weird. Commissary, but re-rolls are more important to me. So, but we don't have a lot of money. Okay, full stop. We don't have a lot of money. Do a boudoir. It'll give you a gem and some dice. That's an easy decision. When you say it out loud like that, it's a very easy decision. So I'm wondering, I'm still thinking about, because it's only been like maybe 15 minutes since it's happened. But I'm thinking about that letter that we read in the closed exhibit with Pharaoh. And it makes, you know what makes me think? We just got a new name. And if we just got a new name, what should we try? Well, what I think we should try is, I'm going to go back to the boudoir so we forget those steps. But what I think we should try is a new admin key. So I'm not sure whether we know what Pharaoh's first name is, but we have his last name. His last name, I would hope Pharaoh's his last name. So if Pharaoh's his last name, we only have 26 different combinations it could be, knowing that, those are our steps. Knowing that the pattern for the admin key is the first four of your last name and then the first letter of your first name. So you can try working under those rules and see if we can make something happen for us. I think that's solid. That's solid. We're going to start creating. Ooh, wait a minute. Look what I just thought of. Or listen to what I just thought of, actually. Is a more correct way of saying it. The new clue book, surprise, surprise, there's even more, I think, in there. But they had the corner cases, right? And that led to like the lowercase stuff and with the check marks. There's another thing. There are several other things. I was like, maybe this is something. Maybe one of those this is somethings is that list of suspects. Because what I'm thinking, and I just got this idea because of the Pharaoh thing, take a look at every single one of those names and then try to use the naming convention of the admin key to see if any of them give you something. And I think I took a picture of that page too. Let me see. Did I take a picture of that page? I did, but it's kind of blurry. Nope. I just need to zoom in. We have Rose Bell, or Rose Bali, Richard Scott, Frond Mayford, Sandra Dillon, Bo Lee, Charles Riskel, Christoph Clark, and then in the end it's the same thing. So it's the same list twice. Okay, cool. And we have their ages too. But that's something else for me to try because these are a bunch of new names and a bunch of potential admin keys that we could use. So that's something else to put in the hopper. Oh man. Oh man. And thankfully I took a picture of it, which is great. Dang, why can't you be in a better position? Fine, we'll do a hallway. Only because it gives us a key. I always wonder what prompts the dead dance, huh? Dead dance. Is it worth a reroll? Yes, it is. I always wonder the prompts that, you know what? Let's do in that room. That the devs give the musicians that are creating the soundtrack. For example, like, what prompts do you give the musician for something like this? I want something mellow that kind of like helps a person think or be more introspective, but also can just fade into the background. You don't really have to think too much. It's just there. It's ambient noise, but really relaxing too. I don't know. At least that's what I think the prompt would be. That's what it would make sense to me, but I could be entirely wrong because I don't make games. But library. Yes, 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 yes. And do we want to order a new clue already? Knowing that we have pictures of all the pages. I don't think so. What are we missing? We have fixed stars, which is I think Tinder cipher, a new clue, red prince. What's the other one? It's Realm and Rune. Yeah, and we need the complete version of Realm and Rune. So let's start there. Realm and Rune. That's another one. Let's do that. So we need to start looking at other potential words in these books because a new clue has 35 different clues. So maybe that ends up giving us something. No, we don't want the bookshop anymore. No, we don't. And we're not going to do that yet. So secret passage into a what? A green room. Green room's always great. It could be a cloister. It won't cost us gems. And it could give us multiple exits. All right, let's give this a shot. What special key? Oh, no, this is a middle thing, so you can't do that. All right, give us a cloister. You love to see it. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. We still want to study. Do we have a shovel? I don't think we do. No, we don't. We still want to study because we want to always try to manipulate our chances at getting freezer and furnace. Again, no shovel. Don't have a shovel. This isn't good. We would like shovels. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have we have 6 dead ends if we draft this. We definitely don't want this. We know we don't want this because we need the gems. We could potentially want this. We don't have a commissary. Let's get this. Let's get this. Let's get this. We're hedging our bets here. You're so cute. You're so cute. I miss Rick Ross. My uncle's dog that I got the dog sit a couple of months ago. He's so chill. He's so chill. I guess the opposite of real Rick Ross, right? So do we go? Well, we can go south. We don't really need to go north. I want to do the parlor because I feel like we're close to 40. But hopefully we get another chance to do that at a better location. Right now, we'll do this. Do we have enough rooms to spread? I say yes. I say yes. All right. Money has been spread. Oh, they're bust here. Did we see it? No, that's Jariena. I think this Lady Epson. That's not my mom. Where is Mama? Mama? Maman? Maman, where are you, Maman? Nope. Don't see him. Okay, well. Let's explore this area. Yes. What are you? What game is this? Giving me like amazing choices. What? Who are you? Who are you? Sledgehammer is the only thing I'm really interested in buying here. Running shoes are... Yeah. I would be doing myself a disservice by not just buying that. Because it'll pay for itself pretty quickly. Dormitory, don't need this. Might as well get extra resources. That's another dead end. I think this would be 6. There's no way that we're going to do this without Draxus. And I really do mean it. When we get Draxus and or Tomb, we're going to do our best. I'm really excited for that one. For some reason, I don't know. I just find it super exciting to like try to figure out the perfect permutation of rooms to do in order for you to, one, not block yourself out with dead ends, but also be able to draft 20 dead ends. That's pretty cool and impressive, in my very honest opinion. All right, we're gonna grab you. We don't have a foyer, so this could be locked, but I don't care if it is. We'll do that, and then this on the off chance that we can turn you into a green room. Could we potentially do that? No, but there's a parlor again. I really want to try it. But I also really, really want to try for a green room. I like being lucky. No, we don't get it. That's fine. It's okay to strike out once in a while, but at least we tried, okay? At least we tried. So we want security doors to appear because we have the key card. Okay, that's done. And there's a key card door. So before we explore anywhere, do we have a laboratory? We do. No, we don't. So maybe we can spawn a laboratory in the south that requires us to open security doors. And if it does, oh, you son of a bitch. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Shit, but I only have one choice though. Like if I get a furnace here, only this could be a furnace. But wait, I can save my rerolls. So I can take out other attempts here and then try to get as many dice as possible to then maybe make this a furnace. It's a huge gamble. But we have the emerald bracelet, which means we won't need to spend gems to open up those doors. Which then means if we use the freezer, we can still draft rooms that require gems. So I think this is a valid choice. I think I could be screwing myself over. Fully understand that, fully acknowledge that. But I'm hoping that I'm not. Here we go. Now what we want are anything that'll give us dice for rerolls. That'll give us an entrance down, which is important. There's the fucking furnace. But we're not going to do that right now. We're going to do West Wing Hall to give us an option, the avenue to go south. Right? Okay, cool. Done. So now we use this. Oh, I need rerolls, my brother. I need rerolls. So what we're going to do is do a parlor. It's going to provide us with gems, but we're not going to pick them up. We're just going to try to do the puzzle. Right. All right. The gems are in the blue box. Could be true or false. The false boxes are both true. What? What? The false boxes are both true. That makes no sense right now, just reading it. So then this would have to be false. Let's say that. The true boxes are both empty. So the gems are in the blue box. Start there. If, let's say this is true. This is false is what I'm saying. So right now, this is either true or false. The true boxes are both empty. This could be false because we can have two falses. So let's work under the assumption that the gems are indeed in the blue box. And that'll serve as a decision point for something in the future. Oh my baby, yes, let's go. You love it. I truly am like, this means way more to me than it should. But just being able to understand these logic puzzles, or at least like, it makes me feel not as dumb as I did when I first started playing. Okay, it feels good. And also I had to review all those videos. It feels really nice. So let's do a secret garden key here for guaranteed exits. We don't have a shovel. This is correct. But we will open up room 46 because that's just a thing that we need to do. That busy work is done. Still looking for a shovel. But I'm not sweating it too harshly, too badly. There's still much for us to do here. I want this to be a furnace, which means we're basically saying goodbye to these. So again, our goal right now, I have to say it over and over again, is to get dice. We want dice. We want to be able to find dice for rerolls or study. But we can't spend it, so let's not do a study because it won't allow us to reroll. Kitchen, we're not hurting on stats. Would this end our run? No, it wouldn't. Nursery is the Red Prince, but it could give us an item. It's a Red Prince book. It'll give us steps. I don't care about the steps. I care more about continuing or giving us more choices. So give us more choices. Show me, yeah, dinner has been served. Package has been delivered too. these are both great things. This gives us multiple exits, which we love to see. So we're going to do that. We don't need to pay gems to open up a courtyard. And we get a free metal detector, which is huge. We're not going to pick up the gems on the off chance that we can make... Oh my god, those are rerolls that we need. Those are 2. Let's hope that we can find more. If we do, that'd be incredible. But we're going to continue exploring everywhere else to try to get even more dice to maximize our chances of making this furnace. We made the furnace either standard or common. So hopefully that'll work in our favor. But we all know how the relationship that I have with luck in this troll engine. So let's see. Break room. We really don't care about going in here other than like coming across and opening these, which I guess there's something to be said about that. I'm not going to waste a reroll though, because we also have this path forward. So we're going to do a break room, do a little bit of math, get more keys. Keys are super important since we're on the late ranks. So let's get some food. And now let's do a little bit of math. Beautiful. Give me that silver key. All right, so now what are we doing up here? We have this corner room. Do we want to make it a study? We might want to, yes. What are our special keys? Silver key, no, we don't need it. That's our final key though. Oh shit, ballsies. Okay, guy's bedroom. Check it out. Gives us 2 rerolls. It does give us 2 rerolls. That's, some might say, huge. Let's do that. Let's grab that, and that's technically another dead end. We're not close to 20 at all. But I do think having 4 rerolls for the furnace that's set as common would be good. But I'm still going to continue trying to open these up to remove opportunities for this to be anything but a furnace. That should make sense. So let's come in here into the courtyard, open this up. We're not picking those gems up because it won't do anything to us. Vestibule. Doesn't cost us anything, has multiple exits. Seems like a solid plan. Let's do it. And it doesn't require a reroll. So now that we're here, we're going to keep moving east. Not locked. You love to see it. Foyer. Let's just continue moving to that side. Takes out another opportunity for anything but a furnace. Good. We might, I mean, I'm not going to put this into this world because, again, Troll Engine is listening. Conspiracy Brain says that the more that you mention the room that you want to see, the less likely you are to see it. So East Wing Hall is perfect. We're going to come down here to the south. We have maybe, yeah, just these 4 rooms. So what do we get? Clock Tower. Nice. Wait, how many dead ends do we have? Let's count. We have 8. We have 8. Man, it's a lot of dead ends, but that's not going to do it for us. So we're not going to do utility closet. Should we do Clock Tower? No, we should do pantry because it gives us another room, which means it removes another choice for that one rank where we want it to be a furnace. We're doing our best when it comes to trying to take advantage of probability. So do we want this to be a 4-door room? Why not? Well, okay, you could just open it with a lockpick. Oh my God, do we have the magnifying glass? Dude, why is it that every time that we get the opportunity to draft a drafting studio, we don't have a magnifying glass? I really want to try that freaking puzzle or that safe. Oh gosh. So does that mean that we do the workshop? Why do we want a workshop? It'll give us an item. It won't give us a key. Great Hall could give us a key because we have foyer. So yes, we can open all the doors, which could potentially give us a key. And we want keys because there's still more house to explore. Cool. It helps to say this out loud. Beautiful. We got 2 keys out of that 1 gem. Oh, we shouldn't have picked up the gem, but that's fine. So we have these 2 rooms to take out of the draft pool and then go back to the West Wing Hall and hope that we can redraw into a furnace. I'm gonna try my best, man. I'm doing my best to maximize my chances. Okay, we have an armory. We can't spend money. So it'll be useless, but we can get a music room for keys. Maybe a special key, whatever. It's not a reroll. That's what's important. It's not a reroll, and it gives us another exit. Prism key, beautiful. Cool, 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 cool. And we get to hear some of that incredible music. All right, so here we go. Final room before we go into the West Wing Hall. Let's try to make it something that could give us dice. So we're looking for essentially a walk-in closet, basically. Yeah. Well, this will give us an item. This will give us stuff because we have a sledgehammer, because there will be 2 chests there. And those 2 chests could potentially give us dice, which would mean more rerolls. So let's do it. My gosh. Please dice. No dice. Okay, that's fine. We have 4. We did as much as we could when it came to trying to hedge our bets and make sure that we get the best chance to get a furnace down here. So we're gonna have 4 rerolls when we make it down here. This is where you decide right now. This is your decision point. Do you think right now, pause the video and tell me whether you think I'm gonna be able to get the furnace here or not. 4 rerolls. Here we go. Maybe I'll get in the first. Maybe I won't even need a reroll. But what do you think right now? Am I gonna get that? Let's find out. I probably will not. Yeah. Right, I don't have a shovel. Makes sense. Oh, hey. Broken lever. Okay. All right, here we go. It's the decision point. This is where we find out whether all this effort was worth it or not. And where the game usually is like, nah, it wasn't. Okay. First, they didn't give it to us. Now let's do reroll number 1. No. Okay. Now let's do reroll number 2. Okay, we still don't get it. I mean, you know, this is the nature of the beast. But we get 2 more rerolls. Oh my god, no. Not yet. Not yet. So this is our final reroll. Do we get it? Do they make us wait until the final reroll? Do we get the furnace right next to the freezer? Here we go. Oh, you son of a bitch. Of course we don't get it. Of course we don't get it. But we do get a sauna, which will unfreeze our assets. And I wonder if unfreezing your assets makes it so the freezer is available the next day. I don't know. I don't know. But, you know, such is life. It's to be expected. Do we want the sauna for extra steps the next day? No. I want to freeze my assets so we can continue to have the gems, so we can maybe opt for a study next time. So we'll have plus 11 gems for the next time. Maybe get a study and use that to start rerolling to try to do this freezer furnace dream. Whatever, if it ever happens. But I also want to check out the admin key over there. So there's still stuff for us to do here, which means let's do veranda because we don't have to pay gems. Since we have the emerald bracelet, watch you be rerolls. Okay, you're not. We can't even pick you up, so it doesn't matter. You, lockpick, trophy. Oh, yeah, look at that. Wow, it's amazing that we get a freezer, a furnace now. My God, my God, my God. You just, I mean, you kind of have to laugh. Because if not, you'll spend the rest of your life crying. I've done enough of that. So let's keep moving here and see if we get anything that'll help us out. Sure, let's do a silver key, buddy. Guarantee some exits. Archives. Why not? No, Rotunda. Because it's free and it's not a red room. My gosh. What are we looking for? Do we have a magnifying glass? No, so we can't even do that other stuff. What would we want in the workshop? We come in here, we're going to use, we don't have the crown. No, so we're just going to use the lucky purse again in the code check and recheck that. So we're going to do the walk-in closet or just a normal closet. There's a reroll, naturally. All right. Admin key is next. But first order of business is to put in the lucky coin purse into the code check and then work on the admin key stuff. I'm ignoring those gems because we can't use them. So where's the code check? Hopefully by the entrance. It is by the entrance, so let's get the hell out of here. Okay, so in we go. And that confirms that my finding the microchip, it keeps it there. Beautiful. So here, I have a picture from a new clue of a bunch of potential suspects. And these are a bunch of different names and ages, but they're their full names, so I can try a bunch of new combinations. Which means, let's start this suspect list. Rose Bali. So that's B-A-L-I, and then R, based on the admin key, like naming convention. Admin not found. Next, we have Richard Scott. So that's S-C-O-T. Oops. C-O-T. And then R. Nope. Next, Frond Mayford. So that's M-A-F, M-A-Y-F, and then F. No. Then we have Sandra Dillon. So that's D-I-L-L, and then S capital. Dills. No. Next is Bo Lee. So that's L-E-E. But that's not 4 letters. But then if it's not 4 letters, do you do B-O? But then no, it would be like this. B and then O. Lebo. Right? Nope. What if we do L-E-E and B, because it's just the capital of the first name. Oh shit! Oh shit! It actually worked. Okay, wait. I gotta write that down. Bo Lee admin key. That's Lee B. And it doesn't follow the naming convention because his last name is not at least 4 letters. So it's not the Ova Navarra or any of that other stuff. Okay. So what access do you have? Electronic mail settings. Laboratory mailbox. On. Okay, everything is on. Check connection offsite. Inbound, outbound connections and electronic mail communications outside the local area network have been tempered. Okay. So that's irrelevant. Electronic mail settings. Terminal timeout settings, that's fine. User database, I guess. Key expired plus 3 additional. Okay, we already have that information. Admin logs. The last cables have finally been laid and the office terminal has been connected to the central network. Given the ever-changing nature of the rooms on the estates, we chose to install the server outside of the house to maintain connection stability at all times. A small cavern off of the eastern drive was selected for a server site. Our remaining computer terminals on the estate are not connected to the network mainframe. I feel like I've already read this. Yeah, I have. Wait. I saw one from Lee B. 3 new admin keys have been added to the network's user base. Lee B, Prof C, and I don't have those. Those are new too. Hold on. Lee B is the one that we just did. So there's Prov C. That's not a last name I know, but that's fine. And then H-O-U-N and then capital U. What? Hold on. Did I miss anything else by reading too quickly? No, I don't think so. Lee B. This is 21087. Prof C. Lee. We are planning something later this year and need to make sure communication on here is not being archived. Are there additional steps we can take to ensure privacy? Already taken care of. We are now bypassing message archiving. Randolph shouldn't notice anything out of the ordinary. Wait, why is Lee B talking in secret about this kind of stuff to Prov C? Who are those two? Who's Lee B? Okay. Admin log view access restricted to the following admin keys: Lee B, Prof C, and Hound U. Lee, we are planning something later this year, already taken care of. Good, no one else on the estate knows we're here, other than Mary, of course, who saw Lee on Tuesday, but Hound U has a plan to take care of her. What? What do you mean? If it must be done, it must be done. Just see to it that the body is not discovered. Excuse me? The last thing we need is for the Red Guard to be snooping around here. The body's not discovered. Are they trying to kill my... They're trying to kill my mom? Owl. She won't be found, rest assured. Let's disperse for now. I'll meet you all at the safe house in Reddington in 4 days. Then once the inquiry is over, we will proceed with our plans for the museum. Well, if they have plans to do the museum heist too, then wouldn't they be on Mary's side? What do you mean by this? Well, I don't know, because she was also like hiding from the public, so maybe it's not killing her. Resuming operations. Welcome back, Lee. I've been camping out of the old schoolhouse for the past month waiting for your return. It's spacious, quiet, and should prove to be an effective base of operations outside of the purview of the staff and the Baron. The old schoolhouse, camping out there, waiting for your return. Is there more to explore in the schoolhouse? We should have an opening the first day of September. Can we be ready by then? I don't see why not. Negotiations for transportation are in the final stages. If all goes well, we will have air passage to Nuance secured for that date. Yeah, they're talking about the heist. I think Moore is planning a scheduled maintenance soon, so we should likely wrap things up here. I'd say it's time to scrub these logs. They might fall under some scrutiny in the near future. Prof C and Hound U and Lee B delisted and deleted from user database. Temporary access to the mainframe in Blackbridge Grotto. Right, those were the redacted ones that we couldn't see initially. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Added new data management features to Blackbridge admin control. Updated user database, changing of the guard. In preparation for Simon's arrival, inbound and outbound messages as well as offsite connections from outside the estate have been disabled per the instructions left by the Baron himself. Oh shit. There are other things that you can technically select here, but it doesn't let you yet. Ooh, okay. There's definitely more. I want to try the other admin keys, but I gotta go. So I will do my best to save and quit, not call it a day yet. And then when I reload, I can hopefully continue this. So let's see. Let's do a little save, a cheeky save and quit. I have been recording, thank God. Call it a day. Tomorrow you will... No, not yet. I don't want to call it a day. I just want to... I guess I don't have a choice. I have to call it a day. Dang it. Well, it's fine. Tomorrow we'll check the other two admin keys, but little by little, we continue pulling on this thread until it unravels entirely and we can see what the heck is going on. Truly going on. Who the hell is Proud C? Who's Hound U? Are they all planning this heist? And if so, why are they trying to, like, bury my mom? Or maybe that's just code for, like, we're gonna hide her in the shelter. I don't know. But we'll figure that out.